everyone! So I'm here on the couch filming a video with you, which I kind of like because it's like, hey, I'm sitting on the couch hanging out with friends, chit-chatting, talking about like real life stuff, you know? I'm a fan of it. Plus, my area where I normally film is a catastrophe because we're moving like furniture and stuff around, and it's just, yeah, it's a big hot mess. Anyway, so today's video I want to talk to you about how I get through the hard days. Um, I'm a mom of three, I'm a wife, and as you can imagine, every day is not like cupcakes, sparkles, rainbows, butterflies, unicorns. Even though that might be hard to believe, you know? But really, it's gonna happen. That's life. Not everyone has a good day. It could be your kids are having a rough day. You can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, something could happen through the day that makes you upset. So, how do you get through that? How do I, as a mom of three and a wife, and me as an individual, how do I get through those days? One thing that I remember, probably like number one, is it is okay to have your own feelings. Whether something makes you frustrated, whether it makes you sad, you're angry, you're disappointed, whatever might be happening or whatever happened, it's okay for you to have those feelings. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are human. You are entitled to having feelings. My thing is not letting it take over. And what I mean by that is I've definitely been guilty of this. I'll be angry about something and I will let it take over my entire day. My mood is terrible, like, and you project whatever you're feeling onto those around you. And that creates a toxic environment. And kids can feel it. Like my husband feels it, and it just makes the whole situation worse. If you need to go and take your moment to like be angry, be sad, like go take that moment. Go scream into a pillow. Go sit in the bathroom and cry for a few minutes. Do whatever you need to do to, excuse me, that wasn't supposed to happen. To have your moment, feel whatever it is that's going on with you, experience it, and let it pass. It's like, okay, I had my moment. Now, what do? I move on from here. I keep going. Don't let it affect everything that you do in your entire day because it's only going to make everything worse. Second thing I would probably say is, sorry, y'all, that was my alarm to let me know I have an hour until I have to pick up Devin from school. Okay, so back where was I? Number two is, crap, what was it? I just had it, and then that whole alarm situation like really threw me off. Oh yeah, this too shall pass. That's what I have to say for number two. You know, maybe you're not having an entire bad day. Maybe it's just a moment, like a period of time, an hour or whatever, where things are really rough. And I experience this all the time. Like, here's something that happens on a regular basis for me is I'll be doing something, the twins like will be, oh no, on the floor playing whatever. It's getting close to nap time. So I notice, okay, y'all go and play whatever. I will go and make their bottles, and they'll both recognize it's about nap time. I'm tired. I want my bottle. I want to go to sleep. Where is mom? And then they'll find me, and then they both want to be held at the same time. They both want to be given their bottle at the same time. So obviously, it's not really possible for me to give them their bottle and put them to sleep at the exact same time. So that's a stressful situation. I have two kids that are crying, they're upset, and it's like, how do you, and it's just you because I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's just me. I have to handle this situation that's going on. Or for example, let's say that one of them is pulling the other one's hair. It's making them upset. There's going to be screaming, and then I have to separate them. I have to calm them down, things like that. Um, what's another example? Stuff happens all the time. Let's say that their sister is like, I don't know, making them upset. Let's say that they're fighting over a toy and it becomes this big thing. No matter what you're facing, no matter what's happening with the kids, whatever, it will pass. It's not going to last the whole day. It's only going to be for a short amount of time. Get through that time and then it's over. It's done. And then Take your deep breath. Be like, look, mom, you've got this. You got through this situation. Don't hold on to it. It doesn't last forever. This too shall pass. So that's a big thing that like helps me get through the hard days. Um, what else? Remembering that they are kids and you're gonna be playing referee every single day. Um, the boys go crazy and it's, yeah, it happens. Then it's gonna be up to you to deal with whatever's happening. So knowing that that is one of your roles as a mom and dealing with your kids, it helps you accept it a lot easier. um, okay, so this is probably for me, especially being a mom of twins. This is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest thing, I probably should have said this first, but just popped into my head, of how I deal with it, is prioritize the need. As I gave you like some scenarios that happen on a regular basis, like them both wanting their bottles at the same time, or maybe they're, yeah, that's actually a really good example right there. They both want their bottles and want to go to sleep at the same time. Prioritize the need. Let's say that that's going on. Okay, well, who started crying first? Who is the most tired? Who is the most hungry? Once you can figure that out, deal with that one first, then deal with the other one. Let's say that they're playing and, I don't know, like something happens. Let's say that one of them is hungry, one of them has a dirty diaper, or one of them pulled the other one's hair, like different things like that. What I find throughout the day on a regular basis to get through the times that are hard, prioritize the need. What is the most important thing that needs to be taken care of right now? Knock that out. Move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing. Because if you don't, you're going to be chasing yourself in circles and it's going to be going around and you're going to make yourself more manic than the situation that's happening. So prioritize your needs. What is going on? What do I need to do? Do it. Like set your plan of action and strategically strategize. And it makes life a lot easier, especially dealing with multiples. Or let's say that you have young kids, like maybe one is 2 and the other is like 9 months, or any variable like that. You know what I'm saying? Prioritize the need, and that's going to help you really just knock things out and get through them. Another thing that helps me is, okay, let's say sometimes I feel overwhelmed because I have so much to do. Oh, being overwhelmed is a terrible feeling, and no one really wants to go through that. So I look, okay, what are all the things I have to do? What are things that are small jobs or short, they won't take me a lot of time, but that are simple? Knock those out first. Like, let's say I have the kids, and then I need to start dinner, then I need to wash clothes, then I need to sweep the floor and clean and do this, that. Okay, what are the things that I can do that are easy or that can be done at the same time so I can knock them out and move on to the next project? Things like that. Prayer. It might sound like so cliche, or some people don't even think about it, but honestly, when we are having a terrible day, I step away from whatever's happening, even if it's just in my mind, whether it's physically or not, and I will be like, you know what, Lord, I need your help because I cannot do this alone. You gave me the family that I have because you think that I can handle it. And you know that I can, otherwise, you wouldn't have given it to me. So I'm asking you to give me the strength and the patience and whatever else I need at that moment to get through it and to work through it. So that is a very big thing for me. I am a spiritual person. If you are not, then that might not work for you, but it definitely works for me. Um, how else? Okay, probably another thing might be like the last thing, maybe, that helps me get through the hard days is talking about it. Sometimes you really, all you need to do is just have someone listen in order for you to get it out, to feel better, deal with whatever's going on, and then you can pick up and keep going. Normally, that is my husband, and I will tell him, be like, hey, warning, I just need to talk. Like, I just need to rant. I need to let this out, whatever. And he'll be like, okay, babe, and he'll listen. And he is good at knowing whether he should answer me or not, or whether he should just let me talk it out and deal with it. But honestly, talking about it really makes you feel better. Um, I know that that's a thing that they say about everything, but I could not agree more. Because if you try to hold on to it, tackle it all by yourself, it's going to be really difficult and you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel lonely. It's going to bring you down. And being a mom and being a spouse, you don't need that. It's going to make life horrible for you. I was going to say terrible and horrible at the same time, and it was almost came out as terrible. I'm like, just pick one brain, just pick one. I don't know if y'all can tell there. But yeah, honestly, I would say that's probably like the last thing that really helps me. No, I'm lying. There's one more thing. But that's one big thing that really helps me is talking about it and talking through it. That way I can sort out my feelings, deal with it, keep going. And there are two other things that really help me like on terrible days. Number one is doing something small for yourself. Like whenever I have a bad day, doing my makeup really, or my hair or both, or whatever I have the time for. Normally it's face over hair because my hair, I have a lot of hair and it's long and it just takes a long time to deal with. But normally, like doing my makeup or something, it makes me feel better. It gives me that small amount of time for myself to like center, to it's kind of like a therapy thing for me, honestly. And then when I'm finished, like you have something like this and it makes you feel good. And that honestly is going to be an instant mood lifter, and it's going to be like, you know what? I am Wonder Woman. I am Super Mom. I can get through whatever is happening. So that is one small thing, is taking that moment for you. Or let's say go and get like your favorite candy, or go and get like your favorite drink, something small for you that's gonna like pick you up, and something that you know that you love, and it's just like, this is mine, this is my moment. It's awesome. And the last thing that really helps me is excuse me, is getting out. If I'm at home and things are crazy and I can't take it, I will go outside. I will bring the kids out. Like we can either sit outside, or we can go somewhere. We can go to the park. We can go, I don't know, anywhere that you want. Anything that, let's say you need to go grocery shopping. Go grocery shopping. Go do this, go do that. Getting out instead of just being stuck in your house or in a room or whatever, it's going to help you. It's a scenery change. It changes your environment. It changes your mental state. Like, okay, whatever is happening is there. We're now here, or we're leaving. Like, it's a physical change that uplifts your mood, and that makes a big difference. Like my husband and I, we love going on rides. Like let's say things are hectic, things are crazy, or we're stressed, we will all just get in the car and we'll just take a drive somewhere. Look at some scenery. Do something to get you out of the house, get you out of that situation, get you out of that space where you have that negative feeling. So, yeah, those are all of the things that help me get through the hard days. Um, just in general, whether it's the kids, whether it's how I'm feeling, whether Vernon makes me upset, whether it's just a terrible day. Those are things that I do that help me get through all of those. So I hope it was helpful, because that is really like the point and my aim for all of my videos. So if you like this or any of the other ones that we have, because there's a whole heck of a lot of them, go ahead and subscribe or give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget that we have our new Instagram. Whoop, whoop. It is whichever you prefer to say, the Thomas Tribe, all as one word, 0416. And then we also have our hashtag, the Thomas Tribe, that we use in every single picture. So you'll be able to find us that way. I hope that y'all enjoyed, and to see you in the next video. Bye!